Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 2 of the PWF Breakdown podcast with my guest, our one of our newest superstars, Mr. Kenny Calypso.
How you doing?
So tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well. I am born in Trinidad and Tobago, Los Heroes Beach to be exact. Came to Houston when I was 19 years old. Fell in love with the culture. Fell in love with the food, the people, and even kind of gained the accent. But one thing that I've always loved, even back when I was back at home, was wrestling, and the Texas wrestling scene is amazing. I've always loved it, and when I came and moved here, I made it my mission to train, wrestle the best, and so far, I'm achieving all the goals, surpassing all my expectations. I'm riding high, man.
That's what it's all about. So that'll segue into my first question: is how long have you been wrestling for?
I debuted March 29th, 2019, something
2019.
around there.
So
hmm
coming up on 2 years.
2 complete years. I'm in my yeah. Almost next month will be my second complete year in the midst of the third.
And so, what what made you want to become a wrestler or get into the business,
Eddie Guerrero,
Eddie Guerrero?
point blank.
So, has that always been something you wanted to do, or was that one of those things where it was just like, how do I say this? So, was it something you've always wanted to do, or was it not necessarily a last minute thing, but something recent?
No, not recent at all. For the most part, I wanted to do this my whole life, even when it wasn't cool to like wrestling. I liked wrestling. Never grew out of it. I have, I literally have about 50 action figures within 10 feet of me, you know, and I collected that over the course of my life, you know. The first wrestling memory I ever had was watching the network TV special of WrestleMania 20 and just seeing just the camera angles and the dramatic music and The Undertaker and Brock and Eddie and everybody. It was just so cool. It got me hooked. And then I started tuning in every week and Eddie Guerrero coming out with the cards, everybody loving him. He just got the biggest smile on his face and he can work. So, long story short, yeah, it's not. This is a lifetime goal of mine.
Okay. And then, so where did you get your start, and with who?
It's a little complicated, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a little two-part thing. So, when I first got here, I started in Reality of Wrestling with Booker T and them, training under Gino, JJ Blake, Kylie Ray, those people, and just having a chance to talk to and rub shoulders with Rex Andrews, um, Brian Keith, uh, Cameron Cole, Kiefer Bartek, uh, just those things, those people. It was really cool, but I didn't necessarily. I started training there, but I didn't last long. I didn't necessarily get my big break there. My big break came from Texas All Star Wrestling under Bob Murphy and Sully, Terry, uh, the great ones. they were the ones leading the charge when I came in and finished my training and had my first show. I believe it was I debuted in a student rumble in March. It was really cool, and I mostly did tag team work there. But uh, I became a single star. I started doing more singles work more at the end of 2019 into 2020.
Okay, and so how was it at each place? How was the atmosphere different?
The atmosphere reality of wrestling was school like, if that makes any type of sense. It was
Oh, at 100%.
yeah, you come in, you clean, you get your workplace clean, you know. Then you start stretching. Then you do some warm ups. Then you exercise and everything, and then you get in the ring. Uh, Nice little process and everything. While as a Texas All Star Wrestling, it's it it's less school, more it's more free. You have rules, but you're able to be creative. Let your personality shine there. Not saying that you can't enroll, but I didn't get that feel from row.
That's a great answer. And then okay, you so you came over to PWF. Explain your first match there.
Whew, man, first match in PWF is quite honestly the best match of my career thus far. From the bottom of my heart, it is. Uh, I got I got booked for PWF, and I actually know some of the people in the office quite well, and from my days in row, and my name from Texas All Star start getting around, getting a couple of people's attention. I came in and they gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, man. I wrestled the PWF Lone Star champion Mason Malice in a title match on my debut. Man, that I know that spot is enviable, but I take that with the heaviest heart. I don't take that for granted, and I don't think that came just out of the blue. Like I was saying, my name was getting around, and I've been putting in work in in Texas All Star, and I was putting in work in these lucha shows, Colosio, and everything. So it started circulating, and I'm grateful that they saw me fit for that opportunity, and I took advantage of it. I gave the performance of a lifetime, and I'm very proud of that match. Not proud of the result, of course, but I'm very proud of that match.
You say you're not proud of that result, but you are in the Ascension ladder match.
Yep,
So something good did come out of that.
yep. Match number
Expl-
two.
explain what's going through your mind and how you're feeling about that match too.
I'm literally shaking right now, man. It's great. Match number two. Mason Malice again. Got a little personal, but hot stakes was raised, and I had something to prove to myself. I had something to prove to the crowd, and he brought, like I said, it got a little personal. He brought my family into it, so I had something to prove to my family that I can take this man down. And now, not only did I prove that to myself and my family, but actually, you know, got another great opportunity to become 24/7 champion in an Ascension ladder match. That's quite frankly the golden ticket in PWF, ain't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
And then so So here's a great question. So you you are in a position where a lot of people, honestly, are going to be real, that they don't get to. And there's a lot of
Mm,
people that dream about getting into this business, but they never fully dream enough, and they don't ever, like, they never get that foot in the door and stuff like that. So
mm-hmm.
guys like you, guys like me, we're in a spot where, honestly, it's rare in my eyes. What about you? How do you see it?
uh, Man, that's a good question. Let me set this right here. I just know I'm shaking too much. Yeah, that should be good. All right. So I am fully aware of the position that I'm in. Fully aware, but uh, it hasn't necessarily sank in because I have work to do. I don't have time to bask in the opportunity. This is this is the biggest opportunity of my career. This is my first ladder match. I don't even know what I can. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I can watch all the footage. It's extensive footage. YouTube University is crazy, but I'm in it. A lot of pressure, a lot of danger, small margins for error.
Yeah.
Uh,
So okay, so let's veer off into a different area. So your gimmick. Explain to people your character. Explain to people exactly what it is. If just in case they don't get it.
there's no gimmick. This me,
So it's just you.
100%. Yeah,
Okay, so there's no character behind it. So you
nah,
are Kenny Calypso.
100%. There's no gimmick. I am the. I try to be the most positive person I can be, and I think I reached a point in that mission that it is very hard to veer off of this. Now, of course, life throws you lemons, but one of my favorite rappers told me to make lemonade. So I make lemonade and I make some great freaking lemonade out of this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go through the same thing that any other young adult goes through. And I got a little bit more responsibility. I have a baby girl and I have a wife. You know, I I'm not playing a character. I wish I could. I wish I could. I probably can. I can probably get there, but I'm Kenny Calypso, the most positive wrestler probably in all of the industry, but the most positive wrestler in Texas, hands down. I love the beach. That's why I come out in my swim trunks. When I leave, I like to go back to the beach. So I don't take off my swim trunks. I'm at the house. I'm chilling. This is me in my happiest form, chilling. I love interviews, love talking. I learn something about myself whenever I talk. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. But
It makes
no,
sense.
no gimmick, man. I'm as real as it get. You know, when I take off these glasses and I'm not at work, same dude. When I take off these glasses and I'm in the ring, same dude. That's it, man.
Hey, I just that was just one of those questions I had to ask. So
Thank you,
okay,
man.
so so you're fairly new. So there's certain things that I can't ask at the moment until I've seen more.
Okay.
But leading up to your PWF debut, was there a match that you thought was your best?
I write down all my matches in my notebook, but I don't have it readily available, so I'm gonna have to go off a little memory here. Uh, I was in a tag team gauntlet match in Texas All Star Wrestling. I was teaming with the Rottweiler Jay Davis, and I was going against two other tag teams, and Australia Galactica was in that match. And if if for anybody that don't know, in Texas All Star Wrestling, Australia Galactica, sorry, Australia Galactica is that dude. He is that dude. He's quite frankly the ace of that promotion. I can't think of a belt that man hasn't held. To be quite honest with you, he's always there. The man's awesome. He looks like he looks like the dopest version of a Power Ranger that you can possibly get to, but he will demolish you. The man's awesome. The man's awesome, and I had pleasure, the absolute pleasure of sharing the ring with him and everything. That was not only for being starstruck and everything, but I think I put in quite a good performance. So I would say that one.
Okay, that's I like that. Okay, and so that his segues into this. If you could have a match with any superstar, any type of stipulation, and past or present superstar, who would it be and why?
I want to rest. I would love to wrestle Eddie Guerrero, because that's my hero, man. He the reason why I got in the business. I wish he was still here. You know, who at this point, who wasn't inspired by Eddie,
Yeah,
who wasn't inspired by Sean. Eddie Guerrero could have a great match with anybody's freaking favorite wrestler in today's age. In the past, when he was here, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
the man was a walking gold mine, if you ask me, man. I would love to wrestle Eddie, but same question, but for PWF standards, you know, I want Chris Carter.
Oh,
I want Chris Carter. I want Mason Malice's Lone Star Championship, but I want Chris Carter.
it, it seems like
Whoa.
it seems like he's rubbing everybody the wrong way.
Let me fix this real quick. Put this on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah.
now,
So sorry, but yeah, Chris Carter. That man has Mason Malice brainwashed, man. That man, what's in his juice? What I'm saying, I'll get it. I'll get it. But Mason Malice, he's the Lone Star champ for a reason. He beat me for a reason. And the man is just too talented, quite obviously, to be under the control of a guy with no belt. He ain't got a belt no more. Like, but just taking titles out of the equation, Mason quite obviously is a force to be reckoned with. The man could be PWF champion, I guess, on his own timing. Chris Carter had his opportunity. He couldn't get the job done. He just comes out there running his mouth about this, that, and the other, and very, very talented, very athletic, but he can't get the job done. In my opinion, I want to shut him up, and I want to, if I could, I would like to show Mason that the grass is greener on the other side. But as long as he's under Chris Carter's control, I have to I have to dismantle the chain.
That's, I mean, kids don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink
So,
Chris Paul's Kool-Aid.
okay, so let's veer off into another little direction here because we're about to come up on time.
Okay.
So for you, outside of wrestling, what is something you like to do? What is stuff that you're into?
Man, I'm in my element right now, man. I love collecting. I love collecting, man, my little action figures. You know, I have a vinyl collection. Uh, I got a couple other collections. I like, but outside of wrestling, if I'm not with my family, I'm chilling. And right now, the fam is out handling business. So your boy, big chilling. I'm in my element right now.
So and okay, so you said your figures. Is it just wrestling figures, or is it like pops and like statues and stuff like that too?
Just wrestling figures
Just
for
wrestling
right
figures
now.
for
Yeah,
right
I got
now.
a
Ooh,
big box of them. I got a big box of them, and if you can probably name it, I got it. Other than the Rock, you name it, I got it. I'm pretty confident. Nobody pretty much knew, you know, but
yeah. All right. So we got to wrap this up. So I want you to take us out. So is there anything you want to tell the people that are watching this? You want to get them hyped for the next show. Whatever.
people, your man Kenny Calypso here in the flesh. Come out to the next live wire show, February 6th. Come see your boy have the biggest match of his career in the Ascension ladder match in March, sometime in March. Definitely gonna promote that. Follow your dreams. Stay positive. Dreams definitely do come true. You stay positive, stay focused, you can achieve things you never thought you could. I'm living proof.
Yep. You and me both.
Yes, sir.
Because I got my foot in the door, and here I am now. I'm hosting a podcast. I'm the announcer for PWF. I'm a referee. I mean, you name it. So,
You doing your thing, man, and I'm
yep.
from the outside looking in, bro. Proud of you. Very proud of you, man.
Thank you. So, with that being said, like he said, PWF Livewire, February 6th. That's this Saturday coming up. Be there, be square.
Grow your hair. Yes, sir.
And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can stay notified when we post on our PWF YouTube channel for all the best in Texas wrestling. Stay classy.
Yes, sir.